Welcome, Pick Thread Glance family and first-time viewers. What we have here is the winning number for February the 9th, 962 Missouri Evening Draw. With Pick Thread Glance, I take 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown on the 22 numbers, and have all the possible combinations, all the 1,000 possible combinations where you can easily track the numbers and know why you're playing your numbers using the Pick Thread Glance system. We track the front pair, the back pair, single pair, and single digits. So the guesswork is eliminated when you track the actual 1,000 numbers for your state. So you tailor-made the Pick Thread Glance system to fit your state. So when you play in your numbers, you'll always know why you're playing your numbers. So here from Missouri Evening Draw, we have the 962, came in February the 9th. Here is when the winning number comes in, you do the 1-1 rundown on the winning number, which is the 962. And if you're not familiar with the 1-1 rundown, it's the only rundown you'll ever have to use with the Pick Thread Glance system. It's the most easiest and most effective rundown that I use to date for myself, and I believe it is for period, because it stands above, because it does all the work for you. It gives you the number and its mirrors on each column. So here we go, and how you do a 1-1-1 rundown. You add 1 to each one of the winning numbers that came in, like 1 to 9 gives you 10, but you don't use the 1, you use the 0 in lottery math. And you go 0, and then 1 and 0 is 1. 1 to 1 is 2, 1 to 2 is 3, 1 to 3 is 4, 1 to 4 is 5, 1 to 5 is 6, 1 to 6 is 7, 1 to 7 is 8, and 1 to 8 is 9. When you get to the bottom, you got 9 at the bottom and 9 at the top. You add it correctly. That's about as simple as it can get, you all. You're just going to count straight down. So you have 1 to the 6, and you just count straight down. 6, 7, 8, 9. When you get to 9, quite naturally, you know it's 10. You just do 0, and you count again, starting over with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When you get to the 6 at the bottom and 6 at the top, you add it correctly. Same way with the 1 on the 2. You do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And then after that 0, you go again, 1, and then you have 2, the 2 at the bottom and 2 at the top, and you add it correctly. Now, how the Pick Thread Glance work? Any winning number that comes in and you do the 1-1 rundown on it, those 22 numbers that I'm talking about, you'll be able to find the base numbers in that rundown. I don't care what number, pick 3 number come in, you do the 1-1 rundown on it. The base number will always be in that rundown. Okay, like here is, let's go here. These are the 12 numbers of the 22 numbers. You got 12 singles and 10 doubles. So here's the 12 singles. The base numbers at the top is 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4. Then you got 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 6, 0, 2, 7, and 0, 3, 7. Those base numbers, whatever rundown you do when you're doing the singles, will always be in that rundown. Now let's go back here. So we got the 037, but it shows as 073 because that 932 can come 6 different ways. So whatever way it comes, then it's going to also change the way the base number is in the rundown. You can come 962, 926, 269, 296, and 629, and 692. So you know that the base number, after you do it a while, you'll automatically be able to spot the base number, which is 073. So now let's go here, and you see that 073 is under column 12. So you go down column 12, you'll find your 962, but it's going to show down at the bottom, very bottom, as 926, because the 037 is different. Okay? And you just mark that off. The key to this is you're working with the law average. You want to mark the numbers off the columns because you're only going to get 30% of those numbers out of a year. So this thing about trying to see what numbers coming the next day that's coming in, ain't no system out there going to show you what numbers coming the next day. The only thing you can do is track those numbers down just like you would if you was hunting or something. You track them down, you study the numbers, and you see how the numbers are falling for your state, and it makes it easy for you to build a skill set to see what number is more likely best to play. And as you build a bucket list of numbers to play that you figure will be coming out, when you do hit, you ain't guessing what numbers to play. You got your bucket list of numbers that you just pull out and play them. I mean, it's just like playing cards. You let the lottery show you what card, the best cards to play. When they throw their card and you got your cards, then you can see what the best number to trump their cards. You'll know because you'll see how they play it. But you will have to build a history of the numbers to see how they're falling. Okay? So like in column 12, 037, you go down and went all the way down to the bottom and you did 926. You can screenshot this and make your list, or you can longhand it. I did everything on pencil and paper when I started to put picture at a glance system together. And I had no idea what to do with a computer when I started. But I knew that I had a strategy and I had a system. I was losing and losing and losing and losing. Then when I did hit, I didn't know where to go get no numbers. I was going to books and playing birthdays and everything I could play to try to hit, but had no idea why I was playing the number. But now, if I don't know why I'm playing a number, I don't play it. And I have to be able to track the number and track the number itself, the front pair, back pair, single digit, before I put a penny on them numbers. Not a dime, but I put on a number if I don't know why I'm playing it. And you can learn that for your state with picture at a glance. So here's the singles. Okay. And here's the doubles. Just the 10 doubles. The base numbers at the top again. Here we go with the base numbers at the top. No matter what, if you got a double and you do the 111 rundown on it, these base numbers on top, the very top, will always be in the rundown. 001, 002, 003, 004, 005. Then you have your triples. Again, I don't play triples at all. Triples got the least odds and least chance of hitting. We had one triple on evenings last year, and it was the triple zeros, period. So only way I do triples, and I'll explain that at the end of the video a little bit, why, how, and when I play triples at all for the year. I do not do triples. I don't just anybody doing triples because been playing lottery for 30 years, and triples do not pay. And if you hit them and you lucky and you win good on them, count your blessings. That's all I can tell you. Just count your blessings. Don't fall for the triple trick. Numbers don't bring numbers. Ain't no number gonna bring triples. Numbers just fall like they fall. But you have to track the numbers to see how they falling and why they falling. Certain numbers don't bring certain numbers. I used to think all this stuff too. But once you start tracking the actual numbers and see what they do, you're gonna realize the numbers just fall the way they fall. You got 1,000 numbers, and each day they pull randomly. So the numbers just fall like they fall out of the 1,000. The one that comes up just comes up. And triples got the less chance of winning, okay? So you got the 005, the triple zeros, then you got the 011, the 022, the 033, and the 044. That's all the doubles, okay? And here is another strategy that I use to know what position the numbers fall in. Just like here, with that 962, I got 3 columns from 0 to 9 in 3 positions. I'd mark on the front position the 9, and then the 6 in the middle, and the 2 on the end, okay? So for instance, say you play 927, and this is a monthly track. At the end of the month, you realize the 2 didn't fall on the end after you checked all the numbers off in the positions that they were in as they came in. and you playing 927 as one of your carry numbers that you play daily or as often as you can play, don't be playing all them different numbers. You should have set numbers that you're going to be playing on a consistent basis and being patient. So here you want that 2 on the end, so you're going to play it as 972 or 792. Okay, 50 cent straight. That's how I play it, and I play my 927 straight box. All right, same way here. This is the pairs. All right, with the pairs, how I do those is with that 962. I take the 962, and you do would be a 26. You mark it off. The 29, you mark it off, and the 69, you would mark it off. At the end of the month, whatever pair you don't mark off a circle, then then those are the pairs you're going to carry into the next month. So you have a better idea what pairs didn't come, working by law average. You'll start seeing how the numbers are falling because you'll be able to read those numbers. You're going to be able to read the numbers because you know what pairs ain't coming. And then when the pairs start showing up, you'll be able to see how they came up. So you won't be guessing what's going on with the numbers. You'll always know what's going on with them pair numbers. And this here is the front pair, back pair. This is a yearly chart that I track. And that's how I play the triples. That's what I was telling y'all about, how to play triples. And that 962 they just filled, I would go to the top and bottom numbers are the same because they the front and the back. I go to the 96 on the front, which are all the way over to where the 90 is at, and the 62 on the back. So I know that them pairs can fill front and back for the year. And whatever front and back pair I get toward the end of the year ain't played, I'll play those pairs. Because I know they ain't failed all year. And the likelihood of them coming. Like last year, I realized the 8-8 failed in January. And no 8-8 failed on the front. And no 8-8 failed all that year to like September on the back. So I played triple eights. Triple eights came in, I won. I hit them. That's what I mean by knowing what's going on in your state. You won't know this with the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the grids, the flip, and multiple different things because you're not tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. But with Pick 3 at a glance, you'll be able to do that. It's simple and easy to use. Too simple. Okay? So, like if double zeros ain't failed by December or November, December on the front, or double zeros ain't failed on the back, I'm playing triple zeros. And no triples didn't fail all year. Then I'll go into triples because on average you should get 3 triples out a year. Last year was an oddity, but that's on average, 3 triples out a year on any draw, midday, evening, 2 middays, 2 whatever. That's what I mean by working with the law average in your favor. Okay. So here's the disclaimer. And like I said again, track your own numbers for your own state. The lottery is set up for you to lose and not for you to win. Track your own numbers for your own state. Track your own numbers. Stop losing and start winning. Because when you start tracking those numbers and see what they're doing and set up your skill set, you'll develop a powerful skill set where you'll be able to read the numbers and know what's going on in your state. You won't be trying to chase all those different numbers and hit. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up and help the channel grow, please. And winning the lottery has changed my life. Winning with Pick 3 at a glance has changed my life because I was chasing numbers everywhere. Then I get upset when I fall off a number and it come. And the main reason you're going to lose a lot on this money and these numbers is because you didn't know why you was playing the number in the first place. And like I said, if you don't know why you playing a number, don't play it. Use your Pick 3 at a glance strategy to track these numbers. Know why you playing the front. Know why you playing the back. Know why you playing the single digit. And you're going to come out a big winner in the long run. So like I always say, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.